No longer will I be doing bougie artist streams on Chantel Bancroft YouTube channel. I am not happy about that, but I won't be doing it on this channel. I'm pulling all the way back because I bought a course online about YouTube, and some of the things that were being said made me realize that I am doing a lot of content, but not the kind of content that would actually draw clients to the website. And having that explained to me, I don't want to waste time and energy on making content that takes a long time. By the way, content takes a long time to think about, execute, and edit. I don't want to spend any time doing anything that doesn't serve my end goal, which is to bring people to the website and to get my mailing list. Oh, that's my belly that you're hearing. To get my mailing list up. I just want to get people on the mailing list, really. That's really my main goal for the next 3 months or so. And so if I'm making content on the YouTube channel, but it isn't doing that, I'm not gonna spend time making that content. That being said, I'm unhappy about that decision. Even though I think it's a good decision, I'm unhappy about that decision because I love making art. And I love talking about making art. I love talking about supplies. I love talking about my experience buying new things. I like talking about being spontaneous and making purchases and hauls and my discoveries with different types of materials. I love all of that. I love talking about paper. I'm a paper fiend and I'm a pencil perv. I love talking about that stuff. And Bougie Artist is the easiest piece of content to make. The production is low, low, low. And the time it takes for me to think of an idea for that particular show, it like 5-10 minutes thinking about it. I know I've got like 3 or 4 pieces of content that I could do because it's a review show. It's a review show for artists who are bougie about the supplies they buy, and they buy from brands that are bougie and expensive. That hence bougie artists. And not doing that content is not making me feel good. I was just laying here and I was thinking, I really love doing that. And you know what made me feel that way? I was listening to a podcast, and this guy who teaches watercolor, he has a watercolor course, and he started his YouTube channel about 5 or 6 years ago, just showing how he was learning to do things, like his process. And then he kind of switched it up and started teaching people how to do watercolor, and he has a course. And so he uses that YouTube channel basically as a way to guide people to his course now. And I'm like, all I was thinking about when they were talking about watercolor was like, yeah, I really like watercolor. I really love art. I really love talking about art. And it gave me that weird feeling in my belly when I feel like people are doing things that I want to do, but I can't do it. And I'm like, I want to do it, man. I want to do it. I love it. I want to do it. So I was thinking I could do it because it don't take no time. It's like a show that's like an hour to 2 hours long. It's shot live. I do it live. I prepare the my topics and my I have all the images that I use for the show. I do it on like a presentation slide. I use presentation in Google Docs, and I just like tap a button and the slide moves forward, and I read off the slide just to introduce the show. Um, I'll put I'll put a link. I'll put one of the videos. No, I'll put a link to the video below this chat we're having, so you can go and check it out if you haven't. I was doing the same sort of thing for Artist Studio Hangout, but I realized also that Artist Studio Hangout is not searchable content online. My client, you, are not searching for tutorials. You're not searching for like you're not searching for artists who are spending an hour streaming in their studio. Like that is Twitch content, which is how this started out. I started out doing this kind of content on Twitch, and then I moved over here. That's Twitch content. Twitch is where you go to watch people do things live. That is not. That is still not a culture over on YouTube. So people aren't like, I know people, some people are, because there is that function on YouTube to actually put, you can tap a tab that says live and it takes you to everything live, but that's Twitch is the place to go, you know, when you want that. So I'm like, my client, the person who I'm serving with my stuff, with my garments and my other things, are not going on Twitch looking for artists. They're going on, oh sorry, not going on YouTube looking for artists. They're looking for answers to the things that they're having problems with. I should be doing that kind of content. That's my belly. I haven't eaten much today. I haven't eaten much today. So I'm just like, those two things, Artist Studio Hangout and Bougie Artist, were two things that I really enjoyed doing, mainly because it just tapped into the part of me that's really spontaneous and just likes to do things. And the setup and the production was really low and I liked it. I had a really good time doing it. And it also gave me an opportunity to like advertise what I do in the introduction and talk about stuff that was going on. That Artist Studio Hangout was my permission to give myself an hour to just talk without feeling weird. Just talk for a whole hour about the shit that I do. So, and the things that I make. That was the whole point of it. A whole hour, because I feel I don't really like talking about. I'm very introverted. I don't need people to know what I do. I would like people to buy from me, but I don't really want to talk about what I do online. Not really. It's not a comfortable space for me. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So I was like, but you need to do that. So you can do it for a whole hour and you can call it Artist Studio Hangout and it can be your show where people watch and they can learn about the products that are here and products that are coming and they can see things being made, which isn't a bad idea, but also I don't have enough followers that are interested in what I'm doing for that content to blow up. And Bougie Artist, as wonderful as it is, it's not targeted at the same clientele. So I'm thinking, this was my thought. You know, I hate repressing my joy, and I like being part of the art community on YouTube. It's big, it's wonderful over there. Even though I got certain thoughts, it's wonderful over there, and I want to keep my toes tapping into it. I didn't like that weird feeling in my belly when the man was talking about doing his art stuff on his channel. I didn't like that weird feeling because I wasn't doing it. So I was thinking I could continue to do Bougie Artist because honestly, it does not feel like work. But I start a new channel. I've got a clips channel for Bougie Artist because I was thinking I could use, there's like a little technique on YouTube where you can use one channel as a way to boost attention to another channel by doing a clip. You just take clips of your longer form videos, you put it on a separate channel. And so I did that. So I already have that channel. So now I'm just like, I just start a Bougie Artist channel and I just make my live streams over there. So I was thinking I would do that. So what I want to know is, I don't know. I think I'm looking for permission. I think I'm looking for permission. I think I'm like, I don't like having to give up things that I really enjoy doing. So I think I'm looking for permission. I'm looking for permission to give myself, to carve out some time to do the thing that I want to do, which is the Bougie Artist thing. I want to talk about my art. I got stuff. I bought pencils and a whole heap of stuff to talk about. I bought it before I made the decision to not continue with that on the channel. So I think I'm going to do that. In fact, I know I'm going to do that. I think it's a good idea. So don't be surprised if I come back on here and tell you that there is a new dedicated channel for Bougie Artist. And I'll be giving you links to find it. I want to do it. I want to talk about art. my joy.